Clink.
What's up, peeps? My name's Tom from Darklink Designs. This is Kayla, my co-host from Lez Geek Out, and we are the Geeky Drinkers. So, this is an exciting episode because it's Fan Expo hype, one of my favorite conventions of the year.
Oh yeah.
And one of the biggest ones in Canada, actually.
Yeah, they have several throughout Canada. They've got one in BC and one here, that's it. But it's the biggest one because that's when the big names. It's like San Diego's Comic-Con, but a little bit smaller.
But for Canada.
But for Canada.
So, we got a lot to cover in the show today. So we're going to keep some things to a minimum, but we're going to try and get through as much as we can, list off all the guests of honor, and yeah, it's going to be really great. We're going to touch on a whole bunch of different stuff that you can do and that we're excited for, because we're going to be there on the Saturday. We're going to be doing a Facebook Live at some point, probably around
lunchtime, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
area.
12 to 2 Eastern, something like that. We'll
Yeah.
post online and on social media to let you guys know. So yeah, let's get into the drinks.
Okay, so...
you made last time, so I'm going to go this time.
Yeah, go right ahead.
I'm excited to make this one. So I'm making one called The Flash, because Tom Cavanaugh, who plays Harrison Wells on The Flash, is going to be at Fan Expo, so that's cool. Only character from The Flash, but there's, I think, 4 characters from Green Arrow, or from Arrow, yeah. So,
it's kind of a bigger-ish show. It's been going longer than The Flash.
That is true, yeah, that is true.
Only a couple seasons.
So I really like them. I think that I'm actually... Shit, I'm like a season behind on both.
You don't even ask me how far I am behind on Gotham, because you will be so shocked. I'm not even...
I finished the first season of Gotham.
I'm not even on the first season, believe it or not.
That's right. So my drink is called The Flash. It's going to start with 4 ounces. Actually, I'm going to do the top last. So it's going to be 3 ounces of Smirnoff vodka.
I swear, every time we make drinks, one of us has vodka in it.
Actually, you know what? I was debating. I was gonna do like a Green Arrow inspired drink, and then I realized that like every single one of our episodes has something green in it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay,
let's
maybe
do something different.
Yeah. So we're going red this time.
Oh well, I'm going blue. If that makes you any happier.
There you go.
Well,
I have a lot of really fun drinks that have like blue coming up in them. What? How do you pronounce the one like your like blue Kakuro?
Siricao is how I
Siricao?
pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it.
Okay. I have no idea.
And some people, it's Caraco.
Caraco. That's how I've heard it pronounced.
I pronounce it Siricao,
Okay.
but it's like the greatest.
The blue tasty stuff. So I have a lot of drinks that are gonna have the blue tasty stuff in it. So I'm excited for that. I'm actually I've been looking up layered drinks.
Oh
so
my God. Practice.
I know. That's not a like on the spot one. But after the 3 ounces of Smirnoff vodka, I'm going to do 1 ounce of Goldschlager.
Can you get those flakes going or not?
See, I'm getting the flakes going because I'm gonna pretend that they're like the lightning sparks.
Ah.
So that's why.
Genius.
That's why I'm putting in the Goldschlager.
The noise it makes.
So that is 1 ounce of Goldschlager. And then I have 4 ounces of strawberry pop.
Oh, careful.
Oh.
You would have been the one spilling
I
this
know.
time. Are you gonna get it? Or is it gonna volcano all over the place?
I don't think it's gonna No, it's
Got it?
good.
You're good?
Yep.
Next you know.
That'd be fun. So good. Alright. So
I've never seen someone actually measure out pop. Like, he's a
I
strange
know.
character. Just top off your drink with the pop.
I know, but I want to have. See, I think the 4 ounces is gonna be perfect.
Top y'all.
Bam. Beautiful.
Oh, you doubled that.
No, I.
Yeah, no, you
like
did 2 at a
ounces.
time.
Yeah,
That's what I meant. I was like, wait a minute.
I did that last time too. And then there's a splishy splash of lemon juice.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Just a little
found it.
It's all good. He saved it.
And then for a garnish, this one, so for a garnish, I made a lightning bolt out of the lemon peel, or out of the lemon rind.
Nice.
So that's going right there. And I'm gonna let
You're such a creeper and you do that.
I don't want I hate sticky hands. I hate sticky stuff.
That can turn into dirty.
I have no problem with it there. But yeah, so that's mine. I'm gonna stir mine up while you tell me what you're making.
Okay, so I'm doing the Rebel King, and anyone that's watching has seen the 100. That's basically Bellamy Blake's his nickname in the show. The character or the guy that plays him is not Bob Marley, Bob Morley. Just so that we're clear. So I'm doing the Rebel King.
I'm topping it up anyway.
Based off him. The funny thing is that actually one of my pet rats is named after him too. Actually, all my rats are named after 100 characters, which
really
is
funny.
hilarious. Okay, so mine goes in this lovely thing that still has some of it left over because I tried to make it earlier.
Oh, okay. I was like, do you have like random smell stuff in there?
No. Okay, so it is an ounce of cherry wine. Right now I have Girls Night Out Cherry Amaretto ice cream wine.
What percentage of alcohol?
6.5. I know.
It's not a wine.
I know.
But I bet I actually when you're done that, do you mind if I have like a little taste?
It smells worse
Awesome.
than it tastes. Right out of the bottle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not that bad.
No.
That's
So
like
1 ounce.
juice.
It's 1 ounce of that, and then 2 ounces of Smirnoff electric watermelon.
I actually, when I was in the LCBO earlier, that's like our liquor stores for anybody outside of Ontario. I was actually I was looking at all the different kinds that were in there, and they looked pretty tasty. Okay. So we're filming on Monday. The video is gonna go up on Thursday, but I was in there.
Thursday? Because Thursday Fan Expo starts.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Anyways, go on.
It'll probably be Wednesday because I have to edit everything.
Yeah.
But I was in there, and I went to go get like peach schnapps and like peppermint schnapps and like orange liqueur because I was gonna do a C-3PO inspired one, and they were out of every single one, and I was just like,
You do know why?
what the fuck?
It's Labor Day weekend this weekend for Canada, by the way. It's a
Oh.
long weekend for Canada. It's a holiday.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, so and 3
sorry.
drops of blue food coloring because I love food. Okay, that's another one. Food coloring.
4.
I know, but whatever. Okay. And then we're gonna shaky. See how much better mine is compared to yours.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna shaky that stuff, and we're gonna pour this baby in here.
Oh, neat.
It's not much.
What percentage of alcohol is this?
5.5.
Okay.
So that's that, and then take this beautiful thing called Sprite or Choose Up.
Choose up.
And put as much as you want in. I'm not going to top it up completely. I'm going to make it like, a wine glass kind of full.
Give me a
And
bigger glass. You're gonna
and which side didn't you use of this?
I don't know.
I see. And I'm going to
Thought you didn't need one.
I didn't. Shut up.
Because
And
I have it all shaky.
I have it shaky, and then a nice little ice
Oh, yeah, I
cube
forgot
to
about
make
ice.
it nice and cold. And bam, you've got the Rebel King, based off Bellamy Blake.
That's it. That's actually
There's
a pretty
actually a
sweet
tinge
color.
of purple in it too. If
Yeah,
you put it
that's
up to a light, it's actually kind of cool and it's different. So, cheers.
Yes.
Good.
That's not too bad. It's not too great. Oh, there's like afterwards. There's like depending on the strawberry pop you have, you can like really taste that afterwards.
After
That's
mine,
actually really good.
you taste the watermelon last, not mine. All right, let's do this.
Yours smells tasty.
That's different.
Yours is really good. Mine probably has more alcohol in it though.
Probably. But there you go, the Rebel
Now-
King and the Flash.
Now, question, because you don't like cinnamon, do you?
No.
Can you taste it in there?
No.
Good.
You put cinnamon in there?
No, Goldschlager.
Oh. No.
There you go. That's how you get around the cinnamon.
Cinnamon makes me gag, so we're good.
Fan Expo. I know I'm super excited for it. We
super
have
pumped.
there's actually some pretty big guests of honor.
Yeah. So the main one, the biggest one, is Tim motherfucking Curry. Okay. I'm just so pumped. Like, I know he's not as young as he used to be.
Is he still in a wheelchair? Because I heard
last time I checked.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Okay, so
I'm
still fucking awesome.
He is I'm sorry, if you haven't seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, you are living under a rock.
So really quickly for you, what was the first thing you saw Tim Curry in? What was the first
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh really? Hey, okay.
Because my mom used to go when she was younger in the 80s. They would show it all around Halloween. And you go to the movie theaters dressed up as the characters, and whenever Janet Weiss put the paper over her head, everybody would pull out newspapers, do it. They would throw rice at the wedding, things like that. They would do the time warp, all that stuff. I wish they still had things like that these days.
Actually, it depends on where you go, and well, I guess in what movie theater it is, because I know for Star Wars or even actually some Marvel movies lately. They've there's been a lot of people that have just been cosplaying going to the movies, especially the midnight premieres and stuff like that.
Oh
those are always fucking awesome. I love those.
I did that for Harry Potter when we went to the midnight premieres. I was dressed up, so I mean I loved it so much.
Who's your favorite Harry Potter character? They're really quick.
Okay, so it's kind of tied between two.
Okay.
Draco Malfoy and Severus Snape.
Okay.
And but if I really had to pick a female one. It would, I can't remember her name in the actual film. I just know it's by her character, the person who plays her, is the love of my life, Helena Bonham Carter.
I know what character. I can't remember the name though.
Oh my god, it's on the tip of my tongue. If you guys know, please put it down below because my brain is.
Oh, I know. Okay.
So, anyways, but yeah.
Sorry.
And then they have a cosplay guest of honor. Now, I don't know how many people follow cosplay, but I'm really big into it.
Even if you're not a cosplay enthusiast, you probably know who Jessica Negri. Okay.
Jessica Negri.
You probably know who she is because she's smoking hot.
And
she is.
Yeah.
She's a pretty well-known cosplayer.
Now, actually, right now she is the #1 cosplayer in the world.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. And according to what though? According to the internet.
Yes. Okay. According to the beautiful loveliness of the internet.
There's also musical guests as well.
Well, we've won, yes, and I don't know how much the States know about her, or any other countries, but Lights, she's a big Canadian superstar here, and she's going to be there, which is different because she's going to be there representing a charity, so can't remember, Skin and something, and it's weird because we don't usually have the musical guests at a convention.
Yeah, no, is this the first year?
This is the first year.
Okay, I was gonna say because I've never even heard of a musical. I think that's awesome.
It is.
Do they now? Are they gonna have a specific performance?
I'm not really sure.
I imagine so.
But I know there is a panel with her.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we gotta get plowing through because there's a lot of stuff to cover.
Those are our 3 GOHs, as I call them, the guest of honors.
Yep.
We have 2 big casts.
Yep.
TV show and a movie that have more cast members showing than the rest of them.
Well, there's this little known show called Walking Dead.
Little known,
show.
Yeah, okay.
So Walking Dead's huge.
To me.
No, to every. I'm not a huge fan just because I'm over zombies, but my wife and my daughter, they love it. So.
I love Walking Dead.
All power to them. I'm not against it. I'm not oh, fuck you watch that. I'm no, go nuts. That's awesome. Enjoy what you love. But yeah, we have a lot of guests from Walking Dead coming up. Daryl's gonna be there.
A.K. Norman Reedus, if anybody knows his actual name.
Yep.
So that's Daryl Dixon. They've got, oh my gosh, Shaniqua Green. She plays Sasha. And I can't pronounce his name. I want to say Kari Payton, who plays King Ezekiel, who's a newer-ish character. He just got introduced last season. And then Sarah Callies, which is Lori Grimes. She died a couple seasons ago. But she's still going to be there if you liked her. I fucking hate her. That's my own opinion. So I could not stand her in the show.
Well, that's a testament to their acting.
Yeah.
It's the same kind of thing
it's the character, not the actor.
Exactly. It's the same kind of thing for Game of Thrones. I fucking hate Joffrey, If like when you watch more Game of Thrones, I fucking hate him, but he's an amazing actor because he invoked that kind of emotion to that character. In real life, he's probably a cool guy. Yeah. He's actually a puppeteer now, eh? No, like legit. It's.
Oh my god, that's just okay. Yeah. Anyway.
And he was actually in I think it was either Batman Begins. I'm pretty sure it was Batman Begins. He was the little kid that Batman throws one of his gadgets to.
Oh, I'd have to rewatch it to see his face.
Crazy.
Oh my god, mind blown.
So there's a big Walking Dead cast, and then Rocky Horror Picture Show.
They're doing the Rocky Horror Experience there this year too. They're getting them all together for a panel and for everything else. Probably gonna have a bunch of them doing the Time Warp. Maybe not Tim Curry, but the Time Warp.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I know it off my heart because. Anyway, so there will be Patricia Quinn, who plays Magenta. Magenta. Neil Campbell, who plays Columbia. Barry Bostwick, who plays Brad Majors, and then of course frickin' Meatloaf, who plays Eddie.
I'm still surprised. Yeah, it's surprising how much he's in, eh? Mm-hmm. There's a lot.
You wouldn't even think of it at all. So it's kind of, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. I hope he's on my list of interviews because it'd be kind of
sweet. Yeah.
He's technically a musical guest too. Technically.
That's actually true. Yeah, that's true.
But he's not there as his musical.
He's more as a movie guest.
Yeah.
There's also going to be Buffy the Vampire characters there as well.
Only two, but
only
still.
2, but that's going to be sweet.
They're 2 big ones. It's Giles and Spike.
Yep.
And Spike is the love of my life. I love him
so much. I know my wife Amanda, she's really, she's a huge Buffy the Vampire fan. And our friend Jess, they've been in love with that whole series their whole lives, and they're
so Geller was there though.
I know that would be amazing, but can't win them all.
And then Doctor Who cast.
Your jam.
I'm a Whovian, so there's only been one Doctor there, and that's Matt Smith. He's the 11th Doctor.
Is that your favorite Doctor?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
He's way too expensive to me. It's ridiculous.
Is it $140?
Oh my god, yeah, just for an autograph. So
that's. I can't even say that I can understand and justify that.
It's not even them that make the prices, it's their managers.
That's fucking bullshit, though. Yeah. That's so...
Because, I've met Norman Reedus twice, and he even told me straight out, he said, I wouldn't even charge my fans. Why?
The majority of people wouldn't.
No. Why?
That's
I wouldn't.
Super shitty.
But you have to make money somewhere.
No, I get that, but, $140...
Is a little bit...
That's
San Diego prices!
No, I imagine it'd be more there.
Probably.
But either way, that's a lot.
And other than Matt Smith, there's going to be a couple of the sidekicks. There's his sidekick. There's Rose from the 10th Doctor, and then there's the newer Doctor's sidekick as well, I believe.
Sweet.
So it's not too bad. And they're going to have a Doctor Who escape room all weekend. I'm so pumped.
At the convention?
Yeah, I'm
so is it going to be a mini one?
They have 3 of them.
Okay, I was going to say, if there's just one, that's going to be a fucking huge line.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Okay, that's smart.
So there's probably one meant for more kids, there's probably one for advanced, and then there's probably a middler one. So yeah.
If they're not TARDIS, if at least one isn't a TARDIS, on the outside, I'll be very disappointed. Very, very even if it's just a TARDIS around a door.
Yeah,
it
works.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. There's also gonna be some Stranger Things cast. I've seen 2 episodes. It's
not as excitable as people make it out to be. I know I'm gonna get hate for this. But...
No, I barely have enough time to do everything in the day as it is. So to take on another hour-long show, I have to 100% be in it.
Exactly.
So I'm getting there, hopefully with Stranger Things.
It's all kid cast, by the way.
Give me a reason why I should watch Stranger Things in the comments, because
it has to be good.
I 100% will read them and I'll respond to them for sure, because I'm very curious. I know a couple of my friends really like that. So guys, comment, tell me why Stranger Things is fucking awesome, and I would love to see it.
We'll give it a try.
We'll give it a shot. Also...
Okay, so this one's a big deal for me.
Yes, it is.
Jim Lee is going to be there. He's actually one of the creators of Batman. He's also a legendary creator of multiple comics.
Yep.
But he's really big and known for his Batman creations. So I'm pretty pumped. And I didn't tell you this because I wouldn't surprise you. I got some of my scheduled interviews, and he's one of them.
Nice.
So I am so pumped. You don't even. I'm actually super nervous too.
That's
super
but you know what?
That's good.
That's good to have that. But
I gotta be confident when I sit down with him, though.
Yeah, but don't be like stone faced. Like, be enthusiastic.
Oh, I will.
I imagine
I just don't want to
be
to the point where I can't even get the questions.
You're just like fangirling. You're just like.
You're. Oh my
god. No, so that'll be super fun.
I'm pretty pumped.
There's also gonna be Adam Hughes, which is the creator.
One of
Veronica?
them. He's one of the creators
okay.
of Betty and Veronica. He does some of the artwork and the writing.
Yep.
And I wanted to throw that in there because it's vintage, very vintage. I grew up reading Archie like crazy.
Well,
I watched Riverdale. It's
all right. My wife loves it.
You have to go in with a open mind because it's the same characters, but not like the comics at all.
No, but like it's definitely modernized. Like it's not a bad show.
No.
It's just not up my alley. Like I think I've watched. Probably like 2 episodes. I usually give like things like a 2 episode thing. I should probably give it like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But no, my wife and daughter, they love it.
Yeah.
So.
And then for any anime fans out there, they're gonna have 5 characters voices from RWBY. Now, I've never really watched the show. I just know that it's a big show for a lot of people. So there's gonna be I think it's 5 character voices there. So that. I want to throw some anime in there because I know that we have fans that are animes as well, so that's kind of cool.
Just looking at the little gold flakes. Still electric. And then there's also going to be Justin Roiland. I can never pronounce that.
He's the creator and the star.
Of Rick and Morty, so that's going to be
I want someone to tell me, since you already got yours in here, I want someone to tell me why the hell I should watch Rick and Morty. Because everybody is telling me, oh, you gotta watch it. I ask them why, and they never have they never have an actual reason.
Really?
No.
Every single one of my, at my day job, every single one of my coworkers I'll watch, and they fucking love it.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, if you've watched Rick and Morty, please comment down below. Give me the best reason you can.
Shoot the best episode down so that we can start on like a high point. Or if you have like 5 favorite ones,
clips,
pop it down. Yeah, YouTube clips.
Whatever, just give it on, and we'll go from there. And then for any gamers out there, there's Nolan North from the Uncharted series. So that's pretty exciting.
I'm really pumped for the whole gaming section.
They have a retro arcade there this year, so I'm really hoping if they mean by retro arcade, that better be like Miss Pac-Man.
All that stuff. I would be very surprised if they didn't have like actual like full arcades.
That'd be my god.
I'd be disappointed if they. I would absolutely be disappointed.
I'd be like, I'm out.
If they didn't at least have like a couple.
Because
I know for sure like I'm gonna be waiting in that line to fucking rock Pac-Man.
I will destroy it. I love Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man.
What did you think of the movie Pixels?
I haven't watched it yet.
Really? It's on Netflix.
We own it, but we just haven't had the time to sit down and actually watch it.
There's so much hate around it. I really loved it. I thought it was really funny. It's well worth the watch. It's a good time. I know Adam Sandler
he's coming to his
Well, I wouldn't say he's coming to his peak. Like his peak was a little bit ago. But he's
Jack and Jill.
No, that was awful. That was bad. But at the same time, I like to have an open mind to it as well. Pixels fucking redeemed him for a lot of past movies.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend watching it. It's super fun.
Awesome. Okay, so there's always Artist Alley there, which is
that's where
my favorite. Too.
I'm super stoked on that because that's probably going to be the first place that I go to.
I always go there. Most of the time, that's where I start my day to scope out all of the cool stuff.
Yep.
There's people that make plush. There's people that do purling like you do.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that do pins, prints. They make their own art. All that stuff. It's amazing what people can do.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's just amazing. And I buy some off of people because it's just amazing.
Oh, it's awful. I'll go if I don't have a budget. I think the first year when.
First year I went, I spent way too much on prints.
The first year that I went, I think I actually dropped like $950. It was ridiculous because I'm because at the time you're just like, fucking, I want this and I want that. You're a kid in a candy store.
Here it is, guys. If you're having children, get them into geek shit. They won't have any money for drugs.
That's true.
No money for drugs. So you don't have to worry about them getting the bad shit. All you gotta know is that their room's gonna be filled with prints.
No, it's true. Well, no, what we started doing is because we wanted to have prints everywhere, but literally we don't have enough wall space in our house. So we actually we got a big portfolio book, and it's that by like that to accommodate like bigger prints, and we just anytime we get like a print or an original, it goes like right into like our portfolio book. It's like a coffee table piece because it's fucking awesome. So I definitely go support Artist Alley. It's fucking awesome. You're gonna meet a lot of really cool artists there, and you're gonna find a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of panels lined up. Now, I was going to go to the schedule.
We don't
have that time. But there is a lot of panels set up with the casts of various shows, artists, all that stuff. And then, if you're interested, you can go online now.
Most people probably already have this guy, too.
Yeah.
Which is the guide. So it's
beautiful one. It just doesn't have the schedule. You get that in the program when you get there.
And I'm not really surprised at that because there are things that change last minute. And to print like tens of thousands of those, I'm curious to see the attendance on that because I would say it's probably like easily over like 100,000.
But you can just go to www.fanexpocanada.com and you get everything you need there.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in photo ops and autographs, you can pre-purchase online as well. That's what I did last year when I met Adam West and Burt Ward. And usually they range, most of the time, some people have more expensive autographs than photo ops, and some have cheaper autographs than photo ops, and now they have the option of paying to have a selfie with the celebrities.
That's understandable, and that's a super smart thing to do.
It is, and they're cheap too, so for Bellamy,
because it literally costs nothing for them to be like, click.
Yep, and it's with your own phone. So you don't have to worry about.
Well, that's what I mean. There's no overhead on that. That's just straight up cash.
Exactly. So it's $25 for me to meet Bellamy, which is pretty exciting for me.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
So
and $25, that's an attractive price point.
That's what I paid to first meet Norman Reedus. And then yes, and the second time I didn't pay for anything because I'm not going to get into that story. If you guys wish to know it, you can always message me and I'll let you know, or I can make a Norman story.
What's the best memory that you have of Fan Expo?
That was that time.
Meeting him?
Well, there was two things that happened that exact day. It was my birthday. I was at Fan Expo, and my birthday is Wednesday this year, so it lands just before. But yeah, my birthday was that day, and I felt so crappy because I was expecting money to come in from I was doing commission work.
Well, you want money for the convention so you can spend it.
Exactly, and the people I did stuff for did not send me the money right away. So I was just having a really shitty birthday because I was like walking around, I'm like, oh my god, I want this. And they actually had authentic batarangs there, and I was like,
sharpened ones?
Yeah.
How the fuck did they do that? There's no way.
They're from Canada, so they didn't have to go over a border or anything.
Yeah, but they're not allowed to sell that. Actually, they might.
So basically, what happened was
you probably won't find that.
No, and I went to the Murdoch Mysteries panel.
Oh, nice.
So with my mom, and then my mom left or whatever, and I bumped into Johnny Harris, who plays Crabtree. So that made my birthday a little bit more exciting.
Just like in the halls?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then I stood.
Did you like stop and talk to them?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then the Norman Reedus thing. What happened was it was the second year that I went.
Yep.
And I was just staying talking to the security guard, just kind of chatting, whatever. I was having a shitty day. I was like, whatever.
Be nice to the security. They take a lot of shit all day long.
Yeah.
And I just also want to reiterate on that cosplay is not consent. Just ask before you do anything with any cosplayers or costumes or anything like that. Most of the time, I would say like 98% of the time, they'll probably say, yeah, sure, come on.
Yeah.
If not, respect that though.
Yeah. And so basically I was just talking and he came up to us and he's like, big brown eyes. And I was like, I thought he was talking to a security guy or something, right? Like, you wouldn't think, you know. So I turned, and he's like, oh my god, I remember you from last year. Because the year before that was my birthday as well.
Wow.
And he got everyone to scream happy birthday to me.
That's fucking awesome. Remembered me. That's cool.
He invited me for pizza. We sat down at pizza. Now, here's the weird part.
What?
We had security all around us, right? Because it's
that'd probably be kind of an awkward thing.
I was like, am I gonna get like tackled if I reach for a damn napkin here? Like, I just need to wipe a face here. Like,
gonna wipe it on your face and then on mine.
It was great. It was so much fun, and I think he's the biggest sweetheart I've ever met.
That's fucking awesome.
Like. You honestly just go to conventions, walk around, you never know who you're going to bump into. I bumped into Ron Perlman.
Your story by far trumps mine. So, my favorite... No, that's fucking awesome. Because how often does that happen?
He just remembered my eyes.
Fucking never. That's amazing.
I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't think he was talking to me at first, because you don't think that, like, a celebrity would be like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
So now it's like, and he even told me, he's like, oh, if I'm ever there again, just tell my security guards you're my sister, and you can come back and see me. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
So he's going to have a lineup of people being like, yeah, I'm his sister. And be like, fuck you, you are.
I'm his damn sister.
And then the fights begin.
Oh, I will murder a bitch.
Stay away from Kayla. So my favorite kind of like memory or experience at Fan Expo was 2008. So the same one that I was mentioning last episode. Me and my cosplay group, I was cosplaying as Dark Link, and there was the 4 other Links around, and we were walking. I think we were walking from Artist Alley, like, to go get food or something, and they're on opposite sides.
Mm-hmm.
So we were probably about like a third of the way through. Excuse me. And like, cause you know how there's like a whole bunch of background noise and everything. I kept hearing like this, like, hey listen, and I'm just like, okay, kind of like shrugged it off for like about a minute or so, and then like it like kept happening, and I kind of like turn around, and there's these like 3 people just like following us with like Navi signs, and they're just like, hey listen, and I was just like, that's fucking awesome. I was like, do you guys want a picture? And they're like, yes. So yeah, I'd say yours wins, but mine was kind of funny because like, you know, it's like sometimes, especially when you're cosplaying and you're like, I want to get from like point A to B.
You're like, don't look.
Like sometimes you have like blinders on, you're just like, I'll check that out later, I'm fucking dying right now.
Yeah. A lot of cosplayers, like, by the end of a day, they just... I know a lot of them that bring their clothes with them have their handlers, so then they change clothes to the end of the day, and then they're just normal people.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's what I did.
So the funniest... So we got a couple minutes left. What's the funniest thing that either you've done or that's ever happened to you at Fan Expo?
Oh, God. Okay. So it was more of a cosplay outfit malfunction.
Okay.
They happen more than you think.
Okay. What was it? Yours?
Yes.
Okay. What were you cosplaying as?
I was Caitlyn from League of Legends.
Okay.
And what happened? It was kind of a malfunction. So I'm gonna get really personal here. I was wearing inappropriate underwear underneath.
So you're wearing a thong?
Yes, I was wearing a thong,
okay.
And because all my other underwear needed like washed, so I was like, fuck.
No, that was your sexy pair.
So I was walking.
Thongs aren't your laundry panties.
Yes, they are.
Bullshit.
Yes, they are.
Bullshit.
Great panties are comfy. Anyways, so I was walking up the stairs, and I had this. It was sort of like a malfunction / interesting experience with a little boy.
How old was he?
I want to say about 6.
So like under 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was walking up the stairs, and all I hear is, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, okay. And the thong I was wearing had like a mesh front, so you could see everything.
Nice.
And I turn around, there's this little boy with my dress over his head as I'm walking up the stairs.
He was 6? Wow.
And I was just like, what the hell?
5.
I was like, what the hell? And his mom's like, oh, sorry, he's got Down syndrome. I look at him and I'm like,
that's still no excuse.
Yeah, but that wasn't the funny part. The funny part was just the fact that I heard
Alright, fair enough.
So I got to the top, and next thing I know is I'm like walking or whatever, and he wound up tucking my dress into my thong.
Amazing.
So I was walking away, and like pretty much.
So you didn't know that?
I didn't know it.
So you're just like
ass out,
flashing everybody.
ass out, and
so if you see anybody walking out with her ass out, that's probably Kayla.
So the security guard wound up having to come, and he's like,
just so you know, your ass.
And I was like, oh my god, and I just stood there for 5 seconds, and I was like, this is just not my day. So I left. I changed back to my civilian clothes, as I call it, and I was like, I'm done with today. Like,
that's
this
amazing.
It was bad. I was like, this little boy just like. I don't get embarrassed easily, but my ass was out. Like, come on.
I'd say that's pretty fantastic.
Like,
your stories are fucking killing mine tonight. So my funniest story. It's funny for me, but probably kind of sad. Where The very first year that I cosplayed as Darklink, the year that JJ and Michael helped me. JJ was our guest last year. JJ cosplay photography. Did I say last year?
Yes, you did.
Last week. JJ loves the cosplay photography. She's awesome. So her and Michael helped me, and they had a hotel that was like a little bit out, and we got separated, and my phone was dead, and you know, I just wasn't having a good time because I was supposed to stay with them, and I didn't know what room it was or what hotel it was or anything like that.
Those lovely moments.
So I had on-site parking at Fan Expo. So I ended up spending, because all my clothes were there. Like, so I had like nothing to change into, like no deodorant, no toothbrush, like nothing.
You were just having a shit day.
So we get separated, and like I don't know their phone numbers and anything like that, and I don't have my chargers back at the hotel. Stupid decision there. So I ended up sleeping the entire weekend in my car, in the front seat, like in my dark link outfit. And
I bet you're so happy to get it off eventually.
Oh my god! Like, well, I think I met up with them on like the Sunday, and we just like ran into each other with food. I'm like, where the fuck have you guys been?
That's happened. Yep,
At least
understand.
I think it was them. I might be off, but I remember sleeping in my car very, very vividly, and that was not.
That is, oh my god.
Not good times.
You know what? You could have good, bad, awesome memories at conventions, but you know what? Conventions are awesome.
Oh, they're fucking awesome. I wouldn't change a thing. And honestly, the thing that you want to most remember is have fun, respect people's space, especially if they have big armor. Don't try and like shove by somebody really quick. You know, like be respectful of that. And
2 things for them too.
Well, remember too that everybody there is having a long day, so try and be respectful of that. But
yeah, it gets really
feel
crowded.
free to fucking geek out.
Yeah.
That's what we're all there for. Be excited.
No one's gonna judge you, trust me.
Oh, 100% not. You had 2 things.
Yes.
And then we're out.
Well, 1, no one's gonna judge you, and also
Absolutely.
if you can't, this is gonna sound bad, but if you can't handle big crowds, and that's a lot of people, just go more with a calm sense that, you know, it's not going to be that bad, because it is a big crowd. But you know what? Take it in stride. You go out into the crowd for a little bit, then go off to the side for a bit, go back in.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
You know, just kind of keep yourself sane, because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that have
like anxiety and
anxiety, or they even have short temper. Like, so someone bumps into their bag or something, they like, you know, stuff like that.
Lose it on them.
Second of all, bring your own snacks because food there is.
Yeah, that's a fucking really good point. Yeah, like, so bring snacks, bring water, stay hydrated, guys. Like, that's super,
especially if you're cosplaying
important.
in anything.
Absolutely.
It's hot as hell up in that spring convention center.
Especially if you have full armor on. Like, yeah, it's.
Yeah. Well.
It's warm.
Hope to see you all there. If you guys do see us at any point in time, we will stop
fucking
take
stop
photos.
us.
We'll say hi, whatever. If you are even around us for our live, we're gonna be pretty much living for.
I'd say probably like 5 or 10 minutes or so. I don't want to do like a crazy long one or anything like that. Well,
I'll be living as well, but for my other page, so I mean you can get a little bit of that too. But as I was saying, if you see us, come up and say hi. We don't fight that hard.
Fuck yeah. We'll just nibble just a little bit right there.
Right there.
Or behind the knee. But yeah, so feel free to check us out on social media. We're all over Facebook, all over Instagram. We're on YouTube, obviously. Feel free to like and subscribe. That is always appreciated. And if you do share our page, I super appreciate that.
Oh my god, you have no idea.
Because that actually goes a long way.
It
so
does.
For everybody that has and continues to do that, thank you very much. Stay geeky, and we'll see you at Fan Expo.
Oh, I want more.
That's what she said.